the entire cabinet, Vineet. Thank you, Vineet.
Group Captain VN Jha is also with us on the program. Group Captain Jha, in fact, Masood Azhar has lost 10 members of his family. In fact, he's put it out. He's confirmed that he's lost 10 members. 4 of them were close family members. He's also put out this message on the platform X, whether he's put it out on X or not, but it's being circulated on X, that he also wished that he was dead. Let's not forget who this man is, sir. He's the reason why that hijacking happened. He's the reason why India got into that particular situation where we had to release him and hand him back to Pakistan. And he was responsible for a multitude of terror attacks on Indian soil. Does this attack send him a message? Does this attack send a message to the likes of Masood Azhar? Hafiz Saeed is still there. He's been spewing poison. In fact, after India, termed the Indus Water Treaty in abeyance, he made a very inflammatory video against India, which was pretty viral on a number of social media platforms. Are these people going to learn a lesson now?
Vineet, very good evening to you. Look, anti-India campaign, anti-India hate is in the DNA of Pakistan. I'll say most, if not all, Pakistanis. But all the same, we know Hafiz Saeed, what he has done to India, how evil a character he has been. Still, I condole any death of an innocent in the family if they were to deepest of my heart. That's something that I want to owe here in the beginning itself. Even though they are Pakistanis, they are not very friendly to us, but all lives are on the same platter as anyone else if they were innocent. Coming back to the question that what exactly has happened. Look, this was long overdue. It didn't have to come to Pahalgam for these 26 innocent people to be identified as Hindu and then killed. It has been happening for a long time, long time. And we have talked on your channel that for long these activities have been happening. Remember those days when Kashmiri Pandits or those Hindus living in Kashmir used to be, suffer the targeted killing. And that started way back in 2020 itself. 2019 was the Pulwama. After that, there was a time when things were quiet, things were not escalatory. But 20 onwards, I think it was the last day of December 20, when the first person, the Sripal Nischal, he was killed, identified as a Kashmiri, as a Hindu, killed. And then a series of that targeted killing has been happening. And India had been tolerating all this. India has been tolerating all this. Even here, now, when we suffered this particular dastardly attack on 22nd, 9th April 25, Kishtwar, there was a killing. March, Katwa, there was a killing. February, there was a killing at Sundarbani. And many, in October last year, be it Gulmarg, Gandarbal, Anantnag, July, there were so many of the incidents happening. So it's a series of incidents that these terrorists have been carrying on. They have carried out. So this particular incident, this particular resolve, what government has taken now after Pahalgam, should have been taken long back. But anyway, what has gone, we can't undo it. But it is a lesson learned. Almost every single defense expert has been suggesting government that don't wait for these jihadists waiting in the launch pads to cross over and then do nefarious activities. Out of 10, you will be able to kill 8 or 9. The one who escapes your bullet will do something like this. And again, either he will die or escape. If he dies, his mullah has told him that he will get 72 hoosh up there. If he escapes, then of course he is no way in your grip. So these are the things what has been happening for a very long time. And now since it has happened, I must congratulate, I must compliment the 3 services. I believe, although in today's briefing, they have not elaborated on to how the entire operation was carried out, who all participated. but I believe all three services were party to the entire operation. And I compliment the three services, the Ministry of Defense and the Government of India under PM Modi. It's a huge step that they have taken, but they have taken a very credible step this time. It was not a single Balakot. It was many Balakot. But again, this Balakot will be getting lost in the coming months and years if you don't pursue onto it. Hereafter, there should be one message already gone, that if you carry out a nefarious activity, jihadi or terrorist activity in India, you are not going to remain unpunished. You will be punished. You have to pay the price. And if armed forces of Pakistan, if they are made to understand and realize that it will be the cost onto you, because under you all these terrorist organizations are flourishing. If you are made to pay the price of it, maybe that they'll be slightly reluctant to send these chaps into India. Look, there are jihadi network all over the world. There are about more than 300 odd jihadi organizations are there. These few that we have right now counted, LAT, JEM, Hizbul Mujahideen, are only 2-3 of them. There are 10 India-centric jihadi groups. And these are not alone. Think of 60 odd jihadi network in Pakistan itself. And even beyond that, these have got no standings. Think of Abu Sayyaf, Al-Badr, Al-Barq, Al-Qaeda, Al-Shabaab, Nusra Front, Boko Haram, Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthi, Haqqani Network, Harkat Group. Keep on naming them. They're all dreaded terrorists. They are doing their nefarious activities, killing the human rights absolutely without any consideration all over the world. So we can't eliminate just by killing these few people in Pakistan. But one thing should go home. It should drive home absolutely without any shadow of doubt, that if you carry out these things here in India, you will not remain unpunished. You will have to pay the price of it. And this message has been driven this time well home. I hope Government of India, subsequently Ministry of Defense and the three services pursue this in the coming months and years.
All right. Okay. Well, it's one thing to be jingoistic about this attack, Dr. Kohli, but it's another thing to be realistic. India just yesterday